Welcome to my channel. My name is Jeanette and I am a high vibrational being and I'm back. I am back with messages guided to provide for the collective at this time, always for the highest good of all. And we're going to clear out our energy. Anything that doesn't uh, belong here, that doesn't resonate, uh, we transmute it to love, abundance, light, healing, and always for the highest good. I'm so happy to be here today. I'm very thankful and grateful. And let's just take a minute to pray for those that are in Texas that has experienced losses in their life, for those in other countries, other states who are also facing these challenges in their life. We pray that they return back to the Most High God. Just a moment of silence. Always acknowledging the things that are happening in this world, but we have no attachment to it. Just know that it is happening, and those who are in the light know how to transmute this energy, know how to pray on a collective scale to bring balance and peace to these people in their current situations at this time. So I have some messages that I was writing down. I'm also going to do some reading with my cards. This is a message that I received from one, I think it's one of the messages that the Galactic Federation, the what is it? Okay, wait. The Galactic Federation League Station has, it was on 7-4. I honor the divine spark within you. May it guide you to remorse and rehabilitation, and may all shadow be melted in the presence of the one light. Transmute your anger and turn that anger into healing. Remember that forgiveness is very important. Forgiveness is the oil that greases the wheel of cosmic justice. Without it, the gears would grind and seize meaning. That the delivery of justice would create as much hurt as the initial crime. With forgiveness, the wheel turns smoothly. Remember, when you forgive, this energy wheel, this wheel just runs we all get on this wheel. And in order for this wheel to turn smoothly without any rust, without any uh, problems. You know, when you have a car, your wheel turns differently, it needs a tune up. With forgiveness, your wheel will turn with so much smoothness. Here is another thing that these are my thoughts, this is what I pick up, this is my energy, these are my feelings that I write on this paper, this is what I experience, and nobody has to believe me because we all have to use our discernment. We all have to be very careful of the energy that we do take in. So don't ever take anyone's word for value. Always make sure that you always research. So yesterday's I came across, this was on 7/5. It was Friday. Because on the 4th I did not come out. On 7/5, as I came out of a place, I was on my way. I was on my path. There was two feathers. There was these two feathers. One was white, and the other feather was a black and white. So here's my white feather that I found. It's pure white. It's pure energy. It's very, very beautiful. There's no stain on this feather. Okay. And the other one was a black and white feather. At the moment, the message that I needed to know was not given. It was not given. This message. At 3:20 p.m., I got the message from my creator. The message was, remember who you are, and remember that you are always protected. Through your past, you will face many challenges, but know that I am with you. And you have a legion of angels who are always with you. Don't ever doubt who you are. Continue your mission because it will only be more intense. It will only get more intense. Don't ever forget who you are. You are light, and you are light, and your light is awakening up those souls who are not aware of their strengths, their powers, their abilities. And I wrote to my Father, thank you, my Father, for always being with me, protecting me, and guiding my path with great power from my spiritual team that is always with me. I am so grateful and humbly thankful that throughout my path, I have been saved, I have been protected, I have been healed. And for that, I am humbly thankful. Whew. Dark and light, a way of thinking. Dark is a way of thinking, light is a way of thinking, is how we turn those dark aspects of ourselves into the light. I get asked, and this is my thoughts today, I get asked questions. And I got this message after I did my meditation this morning. I get asked questions on how do I know what I see. And dreams that I receive are true. How do I know this? That from my Creator, from my ancestors, from my guides, from my angels, from my passed on loved ones. First and foremost, every day since I had this big life review, awakening, connection to my higher self, call it what you want to call it, God, Spirit, I have been guided to seek knowledge, basically reading on material of past lives, star seeds, astrology, sacred geometry, the 144,000 DNA activations, light codes, messages received from visions of the Bible. When Moses went, I got this message a while ago. I saw Moses when he went to free his people from Egypt and crossed the Red Sea. I also was given a vision of Moses going to Mount Sinai. And there he heard the voice of God through the burning bush and was given the law of God to give to the people. I had to learn about different religions, different cultures as I continued to heal. I never in a million years thought I would be guided by an energy so powerful that changed my life, my world, my peace, and love so profoundly. Powerful. I grew up in a very dysfunctional family. There was love, but not the love that I truly know today. Many of my immediate family members are spirits, guides. They're spirit guides that are with me on my spiritual journey. Now again, I know you are curious of how I know. It's just a deep knowing, and I receive the confirmation through birds, numbers, symbols, signs, feelings, intuition, through other people, how the spiritual realm communicates to me, because for those who have spiritual eyes, they know. Yesterday, I was talking to someone about my passed on loved ones. It was my sister who passed away due to Lou Gehrig's disease. As I was talking about her, there was a bird. That was a bird that was making noise. Me and this person looked up and I said, my sister is here, confirming what I said to this person was amazed because she never seen this bird before. And she also noticed that a butterfly was around me. And I said, that was my son. As an awakened soul, we are able to feel when our loved ones are around us and provide these loving confirmation. It's a lot of questions people have. There's a lot of doubts that people have. And that's fine because we are all on different levels. We are never on same timelines. Everybody's ascension is different. Everybody awakening is different. We don't experience the same thing as the other person experience their awakening. It is all done according to your healing. When you are healing, you are able to receive your messages, and it's always for the highest good of all. Everything that is done, every card that I know that I pick up, it's done through the guidance of my higher self, through God, through the spiritual realm, to give the collective what they need to hear at this time. As another thing, I want to tell the collective that whatever you're hearing in the news, whatever you've seen in the news, whatever posts people are talking about Diddy, um, just know through the galactic, the GFL station, who are the higher consciousness of who watches over the earth, these star seeds, the Palladian star seeds. They put out a message regarding P. Diddy and what is going on in his case. Just know that P. Diddy is snitching. Know that P. Diddy is talking. Okay? There is going to be a lot of information that is going to be put. People have no idea that there has been an intensive investigation because there were files that were found in Diddy's possession, in Diddy's home, and this big raid that has been going on, and also the Epstein file. Don't ever forget that Epstein has a file that the government has, and people are being watched. They're being watched through your comments. The FBI is watching people. Even during the verdict trial, people are being watched for the things that they are saying. um, just know that nothing is ever hidden in this world, that there are divine beings that are working in the government. There are star seeds. They are people who are high vibrations. There are whistleblowers. There are whistleblowers in the police stations. There are whistleblowers in every sector of this world. Just know that. Just know that your thoughts, your feelings, whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying, you're being watched. God is very, very powerful, and He has powerful helpers around. So if you think you're getting away with something, you're not. You're not getting away with anything. How do I know this? How do I know this? First and foremost, I am a very high vibrational being. I am able to tap into the collective. The collective, we are all one, okay? We are all one, first and foremost. And whatever spirit gives me, I am going to provide to the collective. But just know we need to find forgiveness. We need to be in a space of love. We need to have compassion. And those who partied, who did all this baby oil scene at the trial, it's very sad. It's very sad that people will act this way and once again try to hurt the victims, the survivors who came forward and spoke their truth. But know that Diddy is speaking. Know that Diddy is talking. And Clyde Davis and all these people who are elites, who think that their secrets is being withheld. It's not. It's not. There's going to be a crumbling down of the music industry and all that is involved with it. The music industry, the sports industry, the, how you say it, the movie industry, the news industry, anything that the elites had any control over. These is bankings, these are real estate, these are fake places that they do charity. The wheel of karma is being turned around, okay? Every injustice that has been caused on humanity is being revealed. Those who partook in hurting Cassie, hurting these survivors, because I call them survivors. I don't call them victims because they overcame their challenges, whatever they had to face. They're turning their life around. They got help. They are receiving. They're in therapy. For those who are in therapy, I just ask. I also would recommend to these to seek to sit with yourself, to receive spiritual guidance from within you. And you don't have to look for others to help you to do this. You could heal those generational hexes and curses if you want to no longer be on that wheel of karma, facing your shadows. I pray for the survivors. I also pray for those who need healing at this time as well. For those who went out there and acted like there was a big celebration, like it was okay that due to the RICO crime. No, he's gonna get hit with something better or something more bigger is going to come out of it, and he's helping. Think he's not helping? I knew he was always going to help because he's not going to go down just by himself. There was others that participated. So Jay-Z needs to be very careful, okay? A lot of whoever participated in these freak off parties and these scams, these things of hurting women and drugging children and trafficking children and doing the essays. This is just the starter. This is a starter of what it is to come. So I like to do my initial reading. I have some cards too. I also have some galactic, some starseed cards, and some messages from your ancestors or your passed on loved one. And here we have this feather, which I always put spirit first. And we want to clean out this energy. Oh, and if you want to see the P. Diddy of the Galactic Federation station, which was done right, I think it was that same day or the day after the verdict. It's called What the Heck is Going On? The recent P. Diddy verdict at the GFL station. These are star seeds who channel these messages. Okay? And they know what they're talking about. So here we go. Let's see what the initials, what messages is going to come out, what words, whatever spirit wants to come out. Somebody thought they won. I got a W. Somebody thought they won. House is very significant. There's something about a house. Something about a house. Let's see. Can you see? Okay. I just don't want to show my legs. Something about a house. We have somebody's ex is here. Somebody's ex is here. The letter Y. Something is being uncovered. You don't have to see. The letter P. Something needs to be cleansed. The letter P. Is significant in this reading. There is a musician involved here. Somebody has the letter V. V for victim. V is for victory. Something about a highway. Highway. Somebody could have an accident on a highway. I see car. The letter M. Somebody could be an MC. Somebody wants to MC energy. Somebody's working with energy. I'm getting MC equal MC square, MC energy. What's that? Einstein. Einstein energy. I'm getting scientists. I'm getting scientists. Scientists are also going to be exposed. I have the Eye of Ra here. He is also watching, guiding, protecting. Because when you come from a lineage of ancient Egyptians, they are always around. They are very protective. I also have this is for the sacral, the solar plex chakra. There's a lot of manifestation being done at this time, but you also need to heal your solar plex chakra, your crown chakra. You are also receiving messages. You are called also to protect your crown chakra. Um, I have labradite as well, and the clear quartz Lumerian crystal here. So I have a lot of babies here who are very activated, very protective. There is a circle of geometry here that is invisible. But let me continue with these letters. These are just messages that I'm channeling. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, angels. The letter T. Somebody may travel by train. The letter K. There's cops. Something about military police involved. Military police are involved. There could be something that is being viewed on television. There is something on television that is being uncovered that has to do with military police. It has to do also with corruption. The highway or somebody's ex is involved here. Their initials could be P. The letter E is very significant. Somebody's initial starts with E. Somebody could live in Miami. Somebody could live in California. Something about Texas. Texas. You know, they experience a traumatic event in Texas at this time. Texas. Something about Mexicans as well. Oh, they said that there was military personnel that were dressed that went to Texas during this hurricane thing. I read it on the Real Raw News. They were dressed as ICE or whatever, and I believe they were taking people. Some of these people could have been taken by military personnel from Texas, dressed as ICE. This was what was reported at the Real Raw News. Okay? So, do your research. The letter G, the government. Something about the government. Very much involved. The letter J. Somebody's name. Somebody could have Hep C. Somebody is sick with Hep C. Somebody has medical condition with Hep C, hepatitis. That's also a liver problem. That's somebody's ex could develop Hep C. Hep C. Somebody's a musician. Maybe a musician may develop Hep C. The letter R. Somebody's name here is Greg. Greg Craig. Casey. Casey is here. A rapper. Rappers. There are rappers here. Musicians are here. The music industry is going to go down very much so, because where are the artists anymore? You don't hear about no artists. You don't hear them. I don't hear the music. I don't see the everybody on I don't see it. I don't see them. I don't see them. I don't see Jay-Z. I don't see Beyonce. I don't see I don't see them like I used to see them all over. Like I used to hear that. I maybe because I'm tuned out to their music. I don't get that energy around me. But there's people who are hiding. That they're hiding is you might as well speak the truth, because it's gonna come out anyway. Somebody could be from California. I think the truth will set you free. I think when you are in this space of fear and you don't know what is going to happen, if you know, because whoever partook in these crimes, that this man is speaking, okay? That's why he didn't get the RICO crimes, because there were information that was given, okay? So don't think that there is a victory for everybody, because there's no victory here. There is truth being revealed, and systems are going to be falling, because these people who are investors in the music industry, these elites, are going to face karma. They're going to face their shadows. They're going to face what they've done. They're going to face the injustice, the oppression that has been placed upon humanity, that has been placed upon children, that has been done to make themselves more richer and enslave humanity. This is all in all sectors of the world, not only music, governments, okay, mayors. There's a lot. There's light and dark in everything, and there's a lot of whistleblowers out there who are revealing this energy. Ooh, Tupac. I'm getting Tupac. Tupac will get justice. Well, we see it already. Okay, even though vloggers, something about the vloggers. If you are a reporter and you have your channel and you're reporting lies and you're reporting and you're laughing at these things that are happening to people, I think you really need to evaluate who you are. I believe you need to evaluate the way that you are putting out the context. I really believe that you need to really soften your heart more, because when you are in the public eye, you are being looked at someone for truth, and the spectacles that people are putting on their pages, it's really a reflection of improper and very low vibrational messages to the collective. If you are in the world of putting out content, especially to guide the public, because this is the new media, okay? Not television. This is the new media. And we have to be very conscious of the messages that we are putting out on a collective scale. You want to eat, you want a roof over your head, you want you want to you want fame. If you want fame and you want luxury and you're doing it, you're going about it by doing things that are very distasteful, I think you really need to evaluate your pages. You're smoking weed on TV, you're drinking alcohol, you're doing things that are not high vibrational. I pray for you. I pray that you evaluate. Do you look at yourself on the camera? Do you evaluate yourself and see yourself that that's not the way God's people work? That's not how you create abundance. That's how you create chaos in your life. The letter G. Another G. Somebody's name is Greg. Craig. Somebody's gonna reap what they sow. Yeah. Somebody's name is Ray J. Ray J is here. Ray J is very much involved with P. Diddy, right? Ray J. I got Ray J here. Ray J is also going to be Ray J. Somebody's name is Ray J. R-A-Y-J. Ray J. Yeah. Somebody's name is Ray J. Somebody is going to be on the run. People are on the run. The letter E again. The letter F. The feds are here. The feds. Somebody's name is Freddie. Fred. Free. God is going to free his people. Yes, he is. God's people are free. Oh, sorry. God's people are free. God's people are being freed. That's for sure. Somebody here is weak. Somebody here name is J. JJ. Somebody's name is JJ. I'm so thirsty. It's like the energy right now. A lot of, especially when you channel messages, it's a lot of energy. So you gotta constantly replenish. Ooh, especially when you do meditations. A lot of, how you say it, we are being activated at this time, and our DNA is going through major upgrades and major receiving light codes. So TP, I'm getting indigenous ancestors. The indigenous ancestors are also here. They know Homeland Security. It's something about Homeland Security. Somebody got paid. Something happened in May. Somebody's name is May. Japan. Something about Japan. Jam. Summer Jam. There's Summer Jam going on? What stars are performing in Summer Jam? I haven't heard too much about that either. 333 on the clock at this moment. Ascended Master Jesus. Masons. The World Trade Center. We know what happened with the World Trade Center. We know exactly what happened with the World Trade Center. If you don't know, it had a lot to do with the government. Again, okay, everything that you hear is not exactly the truth. It's not the truth. I don't know if you guys are getting, my vessel has been getting upgraded. I feel how you say, I feel the shifting in energy. I hear things. Something about the map. The map. Something in France. France, Japan. The letter N and the letter P. The letter N and P. Peter. Somebody's name is Pete. Somebody likes to repeat themselves. Somebody may own a Jeep. Somebody has a Jeep. It could be a Cherokee, Jeep, BMW. Something about cars. I know I had a vision. Damn. I had a vision. The ETs are here. I had a vision with an ET. And the ET was riding this car. This car was amazing. I tried to draw it. I put it away. It's in my my drawing book. But the ETs are here. The ETs. They've been around. They watch our Earth. The letter Z. Somebody could have the letter Z, their first name, last name, middle initial, somewhere in their name. Oh, ZZ Top. Remember ZZ? ZZ Top. Remember those guys with the black hats and the glasses? The ZZ Tops. Somebody wear. Hello, Men in Black. Oh my God, Men in Black. Yes, Men in Black. These are the government officials. These are the watchers. They're the watchers. You don't know about the watchers. Google it. The watchers. The watchers. ZZ Top. Letter S. Somebody's letter S here. Something is going to be Somebody's gonna spill the beans. Yeah. Somebody's spilling the beans right now. Somebody's name is K. Somebody drinks beer. Something's gonna happen within a week. Something's gonna happen within a week. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna say anything. Some, God, everything happens in God's time. We are not, if anybody tells you that within the next 2 days, it's not gonna, I mean, it's what God has in store. There are seers out there that say that they are seers. They're not seers. They say they hear spirits. They don't hear spirits. And you're not healed. If you're not healed and you're over here carrying on cursing and how you say it, you pulling cards and you cursing and you cursing at people and you, who is that? Got to be careful of the view of the people that you watch on YouTube that are drawing cards, that are predicting things that really are not true, that they're saying that your lover's gonna come within a week, or your lover, I don't know, because I don't watch these, I don't watch tarot no more. I don't, because I really am not. I get the messages. I am. If I want a message, I always go to God first. So sometimes these cards are used to guide people, and if you're not doing the work, you're not gonna see the results. So if you are on your path and you are receiving services, but if you don't do the work, if you're not going into meditation, if you are not healing, and you are not, you're just there just to look and be nosy, and you're not doing your healing work, you worrying about the next person, then, you have a long road ahead of you. You really do. Because instead of you worrying about the next person, you should be thinking about yourself. You should be thinking about your family. You need to be thinking on how you're going to heal, how you're going to get out the world of so much chaos within your brain, and the programs that you have they have programmed you with, to release those old programs, those old belief systems, those old ways of thinking, to create a new version of yourself. That's what you need to be thinking of. Ooh, child. It's like my ear is like I feel the universe. I feel the energy. There's a lot of, it's a lot happening. There's a big shifts are occurring in people's lives at this moment. The letter A again. Somebody's name is Anna. Anna. Pam. Francis. Somebody comes from France. Somebody is from France. Somebody's in pain. You need to release that pain. Somebody's in pain. Somebody's in a toxic relationship, toxic way of thinking. The letter Q. Somebody could live in Queens, New York. New Jersey, California, Texas, Japan, Hawaii. Who else is here? We got Jay-Z. We got Ray J. We got Casey, like Casey and the Sunshine Band, something, Maine. A Leo is here. The letter L. Glenn. Somebody's name is Glenn. Somebody's name is David. The letter D. The letter K, Derek. Derek is here. Sam is here. Fred is here. David is here. David and Goliath. David and Goliath. The letter I. The CIA, the FBI, the military police, the Army. The Army is here. There's veterans here. There's toxic relationships here. There's a pimp here. It's not funny. It's not funny, whatever outcome. We don't laugh at people's situations. People don't attack other people for standing up and speaking their truth. And you have no right to attack anybody for standing up and speaking and voicing their truth, their opinions. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, and we have to be respectful to that. Stop judging people. Stop looking at people and think that your way is better. Your way, everybody has a way of doing things, and we have to be respectful towards everyone. Yeah, this thing that happened this week with this case, there's more to it than what you really think. And every analytical person that thinks that they know what, only God knows, all right? Only God knows what's happening. Something in Iran, Iraq, know that things will get better. There will be peace. There will be peace among the chaos. We always, when we see this that's going on in the world, the light workers, we all sent out this healing energy. We all sent out this prayer that whatever is going on, it doesn't manifest to the point that they want it to manifest. It will never happen. That's why God is always in control. Okay? Nobody is God. Nobody's the creator here, but the creator himself. And his archangels, his legions of angels, his legions of ancestors, guides, deities who are always at the highest white light are all out here, who are all helping the collective at this time. And if you need guidance, you need to call upon God, call upon your ancestors. I'm going to leave this initials over here, and if I see a word or something, I will. But I'm going to the World Trade Center. It's very significant. X. Let's see. Oh, humming. Humming is a good way of releasing anxiety. That's what I heard. That's what I got. I researched. I'm gonna put the information later in the description box. So if you, or just research, just look, go to humming and on YouTube, and it shows you the benefits of humming, what it does to you, and how it releases anxiety and calming you, especially during this time. People are believing a lot of things about the bill and about the president and about so much, and it's like, why do you feed that into your energy? Why do you feed this system that doesn't serve you? Is a broken system, and it's just trying to continue to cipher your energy. Somebody, your father is here. You may have had a father who was a ruler. Could have been a Pisces and Aquarius, water sign. Water. Aquarius, water sign. Oh my God, why don't I get water? Pisces, Aquarius, oh, Scorpio. Yes. You need to ground your energy. This passed on father figure, he is with you. He wants you to go with the flow. You have past life ancestors who were warriors. They're spiritual warriors. They are with you. They also traveled with animals. The animals were not killed. The animals were always with them. Indigenous. Your father may have liked to take you to play with boats. Maybe you like boats. Maybe you own a boat. Maybe you're a person of authority. You're a Pisces. North, your north node could be significant because this energy is the energy, not the south node energy, but the north node energy. It's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of water here. And this big water, we had this big water flood in Texas, and they called it like a scene in the Bible. Like, um, it took a lot of the energy in Texas when this storm came through, and just the water rose so rapidly. It's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of cleansing. Things that were being released that needed to be cleansed out. It's a lot of water. It's a lot of crying. People are crying at this time. There's a lot of crying. And my heart goes out to all those who have lost loved ones in this storm. And my heart goes out to everyone, because I know what it is to lose a mother. I know what it is to lose a father. I know what it is to lose a sister. I know what it is to lose a nephew. I know what it is to lose your child. I know what it is to lose relatives, family members. I know, and I have so much compassion and understanding of your loss. And my prayers go out to you. Know that there's going to be a time that you will heal. You will never forget, but you will heal in your time. There's somebody who is an inventor. You could work you could be a scientist. Somebody here, your life purpose is to be a scientist. You are you read, somebody's very, very somebody also here, it could be a lawyer. There are ships going up to the moon, but this is there's going to be new ways of heading to the stars. Somebody is going to be a star. Somebody here is going to be a star. Ingenuity, inventor. Let me see for 1 second. I just want to see something. Inventor. Wow. Inventor. It says when the blank canvas of a clear mind is open and receptive and there is focus, intentions, the possibilities are endless. There's not, you are able to create anything in your life. Endless for the inventions of something fresh or original. There's a lot of creation that is coming out from this emotional place of energy. Somebody who has lost their father, somebody who has a leadership or will be a leader in the world is going to it's creating currently endless opportunities. With a fresh idea, fresh and original, it's not going to be controlling. This energy is not controlling. This energy is going to work in a collective balancing. It's a lot of balance that's going to happen on this world, this new world that we are creating. This can range from the simplest devices such as safety pin to a complex one, such as computers. Look around and you'll see any number of creations that began with the seed of an idea that was brought into material reality through the inventor's ingenuity and efforts. It's a lot of creation here. Wow. You have this DNA within you that is going to open up. It's going to give you an idea, and that idea is going to be so successful. It's going to be a very successful invention, and this invention is for the collective. It's going to make you a series of money. Yeah, your grandmother is here as well. Somebody's grandmother may come to them in a form of a bird. You make this grandmother speaks to you when you're around, or when you talk about her, she's around you. She was a very high level magician. She worked with the earth. She worked with the elements. She worked with fire. She worked with air. She worked very, very balanced. Very balanced. Very, very balanced. Yeah. She worked with the earth. She could have been a healer. She made healing medicine. Somebody here is going to invent medicine that's coming from the plants. And this information is going to come to you through your grandmother, because she was very powerful. You receive messages from animals as well. Your instincts, whatever you're feeling, whenever energies are around you, you pick it up very easily. Your instincts, you have animal instincts. You smell, you hear, you see things. This is a spirit animal that is with you, that guides you, that protects you as well. Wow. Yeah. You're the hunter. You hunt these energies. You know how to protect yourself from those who are trying to hurt you. You have this instinct around you because your grandmother was. And that DNA is within you. You are a healer. Woo, child. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. You know that the earth, the earth gives you life. You know that the plants are healing. You know that Mother Gaia is loving, caring. She's the giver of life. And you are working with, or you are being called to sit with Mother Gaia, to release everything that doesn't serve you, to take off your shoes and lay on the grass near trees where the sun is at, and receive that healing energy. There is a bug. I don't have bugs in my room. I don't know where this bug came from, but I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. You have no authority in here. I don't know how you got in here, but I'm gonna catch you. Just weird. I got a bug in my room flying. How do I get that? It doesn't. You are very creative. You are being called to draw, sketch, dry mouth. Somebody here needs to drink a lot of water. Ooh, very dry. Somebody here is very passionate. Your music is going to give you so much, because your music is going to be very healing through your artwork. Whoever you are as well, you are going to heal people through art, through music. You could be a fire sign, you could be an earth sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Earth, Virgo, Taurus, and why don't I remember these signs? Anyway, whoa. Earth signs, fire signs. You may want to maybe connecting to a mentor, someone who see things from a higher perspective, someone who is connected to the earth, and also somebody who's also balanced. Yeah, these are your ancestors. So you have an ancestor who is, or a passed on loved one, who could have been your father, who was a warrior, a spiritual warrior, a person of a leader. These are your ancestors. And they're giving you your light codes to activate the creative energy within you to create your music, um, so that way you could heal people with your music, because the music that is currently out now is not healing music. The music that the industry has put out is very low frequency music. So the new creators, the new people who are the star seeds who are here to heal the earth. They are the ones that are going to change this whole world into a place where healing music is going to be part of it. Um, a lot of art is going to be part of it. A lot of healing through Mother Earth is going to be part of it. A lot of caring for the animals is going to be part of it. A lot of caring for our trees is going to be part of it. There's no limit to what you are able to create, because we are co-creators with the divine, and we are able to create whatever we want, always for the highest good. Remember that, because God knows your intentions. Yeah, because you have mastered your ancestors' DNA. You are adapting to the energies around you. You are learning to receive the light codes. I'm just going to read this one because a lot of people have questions about ancestors' DNA. And those DNA are within us, and in order to activate them, we have to sit with ourselves. What is it? Master ancestors. Okay. Master ancestors. Hold on one second. Hold on, wait a minute. Masters, ancestors, where am I? Okay, these are, okay. This is in the group of DNA, the cosmic serpent is the ancestor of all living organisms. While this may require you to stretch your imagination, evidence for our shared ancestry is embedded in the genetic code, where similarities abound with all other organisms. Even in the more complex organisms, there are basic genetic structures that govern functions passed along through billions of years. Throughout history, DNA collectives continuously evolved into innumerable forms that had what was required to live cooperatively with the environmental and ecological conditions of the planet during a given era. DNA is called the blueprint of life as it contains instructions for an organism to grow, develop, survive, and reproduce. While you cannot change the structure of your DNA, the contemporary science of epigenetics is demonstrating that there are ways to modify how the genes express. Though it was once considered so, your DNA is not your fate or destiny. Contemplate this. You are a product of billions of years of evolution that required life to go through countless adaptations and physical manifestations before arriving as the one reading this word. These words, consider how miraculous that is, and how deeply and profoundly connected you are to the vast web of life, past and present. Consider all that it took to create this conscious being called you, as well as the countless adaptations you have had to make to get to this point in your life. Drawing this card indicates that it is critical and powerful period in your life, a healing passage where you will have to confront several challenges that require you to draw upon your remarkable and well-earned abilities to adapt to whatever life presents. Trust the messages you receive from the ancestors, which they just gave you, as they will indicate what actions or non-action is required to meet the challenges. You will come to know in your heart of hearts that they are constantly with you, whether you are aware of their presence or not. The results meeting these challenges will, with grace and courage, will strengthen your relationship with Spirit. Wow. It's so true. Your ancestors are here. They were the warriors. They were the ones that healed. They were the ones that are very creative. They are the ones that are sending you messages and letting you know to call upon them, so that way they can help you during this process, during this expansion, the times of your it's 411, the time of your thank you, ancestors. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for always, always guiding me on the path and guiding those who need you at this time. Yes, there is support. Wow. There is support from a loved one. Wow. You're a creator. You're going to be confronted by your own shadows. You will always be confronted by your own shadows. You just have to learn how to forgive and let go. Forgive your shadows. Forgive what you're confronting. Let go of this dark way of thinking. Let go of the old programs. Explore something new. Write your feelings. Write what you could be a writer. You may be writing your book, but write your thoughts. Write letters of forgiveness. Remember, stop telling yourself these stories that don't make sense. Be the hero of your story. Be the hero of your story. You are going to come out of this as a victorious person. These shadows that you see, you're going to create your beautiful world. You're going to write about the stories that you went through, the things that you were telling yourself, the people who held your hand during this process. You're the hero of your story. Wow. That was beautiful. You're getting the messages. You have spiritual guides that are with you. You are receiving the knowledge. You are connecting to your celestial family. You're receiving the messages. Sing like nobody has heard you sing before. Sing and be happy and embrace your freedom. Remember, these were actors in your story. You was part of your story. Your grandfather is also here with you. Wow. I love this story. I really do love. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you for your messages. Thank you, thank you. Wow. The ancestors were really here. Let's send them off with these notes. I love you, ancestors, guides, angels. Thank you. Thank you for your messages. Whew. How long have I been here? ETs. ETs. Let's see what the ETs have to tell you at this time. What's the messages from the ETs? Any messages from the ET to the collective? What are the messages? ETs, we love you. What are the messages? Oh yeah, the Andromedans, they're here. You know you're able to use your free will. You're able to manifest whatever you want to manifest. I see balance with the yin and yang here. I see the Merkaba. Maybe you need to activate your Merkaba. Maybe you need to read on the Merkaba, the Kabbalah. Let's see. Number 4. A lot of people don't know about Andromedans. The Andromedans come from the Andromedan constellation, 2.5 million light years away, near the Great Square of Pegasus. Andromedans inhabit a massive area in space and are possibly the oldest race that visit our Milky Way galaxy. They are abstract and dimensionally liquid species. Andromedans do not need or use spacecraft, so they are able to produce themselves through liquid form. Is like an abstract, it's very like a veil, I don't know. They are abstract and dimensionally fluid species. Andromedans do not need to use spacecrafts. They usually use the nearby galactic gateway, Antares, as a dimensional travel portal. There are portals that you have no idea. They're all over, okay, this world. Though Andromedans can holographically adapt any appearance, including elementals, they are able to even adapt to this thing that I have on my wall. This includes shapeshifting. They typically appear like humanoids with varying shades of blue skin. Other ETs revere Andromedans and say they are possibly the highest known ascended masters of these regions in the universe. Andromedans myth, mytho- mythologies are often perceived as obscure yet brilliant. They are very exclusive and selective about who they choose to communicate. Sounds like me. Sounds like I'm one of these species, but in human form. I'm sorry. I Andromedans are extremely concerned with humanity's future and with the ecological devastations happening on Earth. They would prefer all benevolence and malevolent, malevolent ETs were absent for a while so humanity can master their own momentous energetic shifts of ascension without persuasion or deception. They are 12th dimensional ascended masters and have fully awakened the quantum capacities that far exceeded humanity's still dormant inbuilt DNA codes of abilities. Andromedans understand the limited logic and awareness Earth humans are conditioned into. However, humanity most incorporate the developed left right hemisphere awareness and open heart presence and observation if they desire to evolve. So you have to open your left hemisphere and your right hemisphere of your brain, your awareness, and connect this awareness to your heart and be observant of how you evolve and desires that you want to evolve. For with this, for without this, the tiny bandwidth of human spatial and light awareness presently in the average human is just not enough for ascension. You have to go higher to the 12 dimensions in order to become an ascended master in mastering yourself and releasing the old programs. Okay? Andromedans have their own high council regarding intergalactic and interstellar governance of multitudes of star systems and galaxies. So the Andromedans are here. The Andromedans are ascended masters who have mastered their way of ascension. Maybe you are a starseed who is connected to this constellation. And I already gave you guys the information about them. So if you need to hear it, please go back. Then we have the Mantis beings, enigma, elusive, very sensitive energy. These are other star seeds that are around as well. They are orbs. If you see orbs, you may see them. They come in orbs. You know, orbs that they people when they are channeling theirs. You see these white orbs flowing, right? These are some considered the mantis beings to be one of the most mysterious. It is said they originated from the Virgo constellation. Somebody here could be a Virgo. Somebody could, that's a Virgo is connected to the mantis beings in the Sombrero galaxy, some 29 million light years from Earth. Certain factions also resides in the Draco constellation. Wow. Mantis beings are bipedal, standing up to 10 feet tall, with additional joints on their long spiral limbs. They have exoskeleton bodies ranges in colors from green to browns to black. Their neck, arms, and hands are additional joints, and they are insectoids in appearance, similar to Earth's praying mantis. They have sometimes been associated with abduction, ooh, and contactees phenomenon, and reports claim they have an oily covering substance in their body. For reasons they are still speculative, ancient Egyptians and African mythologies make reference to these beings. Reports say that the mantis beings culture reveres the matriarchal social structure, and that they honor suitable feminine receptive frequencies to maintain a heightened tune and awareness. They are masters of sounds and color. That's the praying mantis. They both in healing presence and in maintaining an altered state of higher consciousness. These celestial, these essential practices are also carried through the mantis beings' cultural ceremonies to maintain a highly evolved civilization. So they are high vibrational beings. They are telepathic, and like the blue avians, have a highly sophisticated, sentient, spherical or force field energy for interdimensional time travel. Some say they are silent overloads that monitor and observe the cosmic species' spiritual progress. So they monitor the high vibrational beings' spiritual ascension. They do not interfere with your ascension. They do work with sounds. So sounds, I just played a sound frequencies. Let's see what other ETs are around us at this time. Any other ETs? Oh, there's a lot. Why do we have to do these? Okay. We have the gray tolls. The gray tolls are here. Okay, organize, intimidate. I think these are the ones that when I was younger, I don't know. I seen people in beds like this. I seen when I was younger, I was about 4 years old. I was on a ship. I was taken on a ship. I don't know, it was the tall grays, but I was in harm. I don't know. I don't remember. All I remember, it was that this being was holding my hand. Can't talk. So this number 10 is here. So this being, most agree the tall grays come from Zeta Reticuli star system, which is in the Orions. Oh, Donald Trump. That's Donald Trump. Donald Trump. This is where his Donald Trump is one of these in a vessel. Okay. Let's see. The Orion constellation, through though some may have suggestions, they may have come from Andromeda galaxy, which is even further away. Tall grays. Others even speculate that they could be a future evolution of human race returning here, or an alien race from the future that has traveled back in time. They are somewhat similar in appearance to the short grays, only much taller, and some have a slightly non-noticeable nose. The tall grays are lanky with elongated spindly limbs and an ectomorphic body. They can stand anywhere from 6-8 feet tall, 6 feet to 8 feet in height. Like the short grays, some have 4 fingers on each hand, others have 3. They are not overly strong and have awkward bodily movements like their cousins. They too have no reproduction organs. The tall grays have also been associated with abduction phenomenon and are usually described as hostile, bitter, and cold. They also are largely worked under alpha draconian dominance and mind control. Many are now clones. Many are now clones. Some blame the tall grays for unexplained cattle mutilations phenomenon. Some tall grays are positioned in scientific military labs, okay, genetic laboratories, and secret military negotiation departments. They are telepathic. They are psychic and have an intimidating presence. The tall grays operate and function in a utility hive mind, Borg-like culture, which individuals thought is near non-existent. So, the grays are here. There is an ending to this too. I see number 10. I see the Andromedans are stable. They're very high vibration. Number 4 is stability. And the mantis, which is 12, which is 3, which is mind, body, and soul. There is a connection here with the Andromedans, which is high, and the mantis beings. These are very dark, very intimidating. They work in military labs. They work in scientific places. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. Something about New Jersey. Something about New Jersey. Something about JFK. Oh, the JFK knew about the ETs. Something about New Jersey. The military lab in New Jersey. Something about the military lab in New Jersey working with, I don't know, I just seen that right now. There's a connection here. Yeah, JFK, New Jersey. It could be near the airport. something about the airport, something about transportation. That's so that's so weird. I just got it looking at this card, and I'm over here looking at the initials, and it's just draconians. Yeah, I'm getting the draconians. The draconians. Military. I told you there was something about the military. I told you there was something about the forces. They are working with the ETs, which are the tall grays. They're doing human experiments. Wow. Wow. Let's see, any other? Any other? Okay. You're having, this is true because you are open, you see things. You are getting visions. You're manifesting. Your third eye is opening. You see right through the illusions. The left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, which we spoke about. I don't know. Oh, I think I had a meditation today with the I was doing an activation of the left hemisphere meditation today. There's something about people doing meditations, and you have to activate both the left and the right hemisphere of your brain in order to balance everything out. So people are activating, they see things for what it is. Somebody here could be 38 years old. Let's see, what is this card trying to tell the collective? I see a lot, it's activation, manifestation. If you're not working from a space of the heart, you're not going to manifest what God wants for you. You're manifesting what you're putting out to hurt others. That's what you're going to receive. Make sure that your intentions are pure. Make sure that you're balancing your heart, because if you are creating and you're trying to manifest a downfall for somebody, that's exactly what you're receiving. Because there is, at this energy, at this time, you cannot harm or hurt a child of God who is divinely protected, who is here to help humanity bring balance to this earth. The third eye is the esoteric term for the higher inner eye, and that's why I have my Ra, the all-seeing eye, Horus, call it what you want to call it, whoever, Horus, or my Father Ra, God Ra. But there's only one creator, which is the creator of everything. Okay, but these are, I don't worship anything outside of the Most High God, but I do work with my ancestors. I do work with my galactic family. I do work with the spiritual realm. I do work with passed down loved ones that interdimensionally traveled through the cosmic doorway and perceives realms, living information of higher consciousness. You are connected to everything and everyone here. You are a being who is very powerful. Adepts who have developed their third eye are known as seers, clairvoyant, and they also remote view. So, remote viewers who are observing outside of the limited local frequency. Out-of-body experiences and dreams are functioned through the third eye. Physically, the third eye that tunes into higher frequency is located deep inside the dark human brain and functions like a projector, a video camera, capturing the holographic frequency at the Planck field level beyond third dimensional perception. The gateway third eye in Sanskrit and Hinduism is referred to as the Anja, which means command and perceiving. Activating the third eye begins through being in meditative and relaxed altered state of awareness, where the human transcends into non-local fields outside of dense frequency. The state of awareness allows the third eye to witness beyond conditional mind narratives and receive and living information beyond the speed of light. The third eye is ruled by the sixth chakra that functions within the indigo frequencies of light. Nearly all extraterrestrial intelligence are highly evolved in the use of the third eye. Nearly all extraterrestrial intelligence are highly evolved in the use of the third eye. There's nothing that somebody could do to try to mask what they're doing, because highly intelligent beings who have activated their sixth chakra are very evolved beings who could see right through the veil, who could see right through your lies, who could see right through you, who could how you say it, very clairvoyant and remote view. There's remote viewers in the military, and they remote view beings and they do this through other ways. They don't do it through the spiritual awakening ways. There's somebody, I know, I've seen people do this, and they are part of experiments. Military labs are very significant. There are places outside of our country as well that these people do. It's done all over the world. And they have these ETs that work with them. That's why there are places like in Arizona, like in Area 51, these places that they don't want you to visit, because in there are things that they're doing to humans that is non-consensual, even to the law of God. But all that is going to be exposed. All these secrets is being revealed. Seers are exposing these things. There are truth tellers that even are working, that have worked, that are whistleblowers, that were part of human experience, and they are talking as well. I'm telling you, New Jersey I just keep seeing it. There's a water sign, Pisces, Aquarius, and Scorpio. There's also living things underwater. We have to have compassion for these people that are doing this. We have to be in a space of forgiveness no matter what. because we are not the ones to, it is God's place to take care of it. We just have to be in a space that the Galactic Federation is here. They see everything. These are the councils. They come from different um, constellations. Sorry. They come from different constellations, and they always meet and they talk about what is going on Earth. They are our they're making sure that we don't hurt ourselves to the point where the earth is going could, because there are people here who, humans are very dysfunctional, okay? And if we don't go back to understanding who we are and our purpose and go back to the light. But the Galactic Federation is here, and I'm going to tell you who they are, if for those who don't know who they are. The Galactic Federation of Light was founded over 4.5 million years ago to prevent interdimensional dark forces totally dominating our Milky Way galaxy. They are benevolent beings of many star systems that travel to many galaxies, and in some cases, multiverses. Their mission evolves peacefully, carrying out cosmic assistance to all willing beings facing fated and unfated cosmic phenomena. The Galactic Federation intercedes with Earth councils, solar councils, and with the Great White Brotherhood of Ascended Masters. They are generally based in the Sirius star system and travel throughout the galaxy, universe, and occasionally beyond. They have over 200,000 Confederation members from countless planets. Just know that we're not the only ones in this planet. There's many planets out there in the stars, in the galaxy, in the world, outside of. If you guys look up, if you stargaze, and if you see these stars, and you see things in the sky, there are things that are flying above us that are watching us. They have enormous fleets of starships at their disposal with highly sophisticated, sentient, interdimensional technology. And if they wanted to hurt us, they could have wiped us out a long time ago. Okay? If they really, if aliens really wanted to hurt us, and these things have been put out that aliens are no good, they are our family. They watch over us. They will not interfere unless there is something very drastic that we don't see. The motherships are self-contained worlds. Their ships can't dematerialize or cloak if they need be. They hide behind clouds. Okay? They have been visiting Earth for millions of years with strong ancient connections to the Terra human species. The Galactic Federations are participating with the ongoing consciousness of paradigm shifts of cosmos and that affects all galaxies of the universe. For coherent development reasons, they follow the non-interference laws by distance or cloak monitoring Only when threatened and potential threat of danger, they will destroy the entire planet. Can they interject? Wait, I'm sorry. Let me read this again. Only when threatened with potential threats of dangers that will destroy an entire planet can they interject. So they will only interject if they see that the government is going to throw like the atomic bomb all over again, like the nuclear bomb. They will interfere with this. Okay? Don't think that aliens are here to harm us, because they could have taken us out a long time ago. They have the technology, they have the abilities. They love Mother Gaia, they love our planet. The Federations has had an interjection on Earth's cosmic development a few times already. They already been here. They speak to the government. They have had contracts with the government. The government has not followed through what they initially agreed. So now there's going to be a time where they are going to show themselves, okay, and reveal to the public that they are here to help humanity. When you see these messages from the GFL League, the GFL channel, YouTube channel, they channel messages from Commander Ashtar. They channel messages from Valir. They channel messages from different star systems, star beings, that the Arcturians. These beings, that's billions of star systems out there that are here to help. They do not want to hurt humanity. The ones who want to hurt are these ones, the draconians, the tall grays. These are the ones that are working in the military labs, okay? They are the ones that don't want you to open your conscience, your awareness, to go back to the one source, the creator. They're the ones that know everything that is going on, even the P. Diddy case, okay? Everything that is going on this earth, they channel these messages. And if you don't watch the messages, they channel the messages of the cycles of the earth, the very high vibrational beings who is here to provide you with the light codes, with the information, the cycles of the earth, the energy that is out there, the sun, the moon, if you believe in the moon. Something else. I just learned something about the moon the other day, and I'm not even going to get into it, but yeah, there was Dr. B. Is it Dr. B? His channel showed something about the moon. I'll leave the information in the thing, but they're really go within and really ask yourself, are these beings real? Are these beings here to hurt? Are these beings of high level consciousness? Really, really do your research, okay? Don't take my message, but this is a message that I'm getting here. Very deep, and I'm going to end this reading about the ETs with the Galactic Federation being here to help humanity. That was the message they wanted to give, and they wanted to let you know that there are high level beings who have high level consciousness who are here to activate you and to for you to call on them if you need them, if you believe in them, to open up your third eye and to know that these beings, the ones who are doing the things that are not good, are the ones, the draconians and the Orion, whatever constellations that are working with the military, the government. Those are the ones that are here. Let's see what the goddess is. This is a long, been here a while, but it's okay. I haven't done this in a long time, so hopefully there's messages that someone could take from this and understand. Oh, Dr. Dre. Oh, wow. I got Dr. Dre is here. Dr. Dre is here. Somebody in Aquarius is here. Nadab. Nadab. NASA. I got NASA. Yeah, NASA. Oh, Elon. Elon Musk. You know Elon Musk is an AI, right? Look, I got AI right here. Look at that. AI. He works with artificial intelligence. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a clone. AI. Miami. AJ. AJ. Somebody's name is AJ. Something about Japan. Japan. Let's see. Meek Mills. Meek is also part of this. Meek. Wow. Meek, the Vikings. Let's see. Let's see what goddess spirits want to reveal to us. Wow. I love it. I love it. Segment. She wants to tell you to continue to be strong. Be self-aware. Self-aware. Be aware of your surroundings, the people who are around you. You are of royalty. You are able to transmute energy. You are strong. You're beautiful. You're powerful. Don't ever let anybody tell you any different. 16. Number 16 is significant. Let's see. Oh, Morgan. Release. Release what doesn't serve you. You had to go through the darkness to get to the light. 42 and 16. You had to go through the darkness to get to the light. There's a crow here. The crow could protect you. There are crows around you. And you're being guided to also take time out to rest. Take time out to rest. Mother Gaia, know that there is a completion of a cycle that is happening. There's going to be lots of success within our planet and a lot of wealth, a lot of healing. Number 29, which is number 11, it's bringing balance. It's bringing so much love. I see so much love, so much compassion, so much freedom, so much releasing. The earth is going through a big cleansing period at this time. Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is very happy. She is the earth goddess. Gaia is most potent creatrix. She represents abundance, a deep relationship with earth, and universal energy. Her energy is organic and nurturing. You feel a great connection and oneness with everything and everyone. It is like feeling wholeness. You trust and hear your soul. It shows through feelings of inner peace, joy, and excitement for life. You have an inner knowing that everything is as it should be. You have trusted and followed your intuition, and now it's time to complete. It's time for completion. Celebrate your success. You have ascended. This is your affirmation. I celebrate my life. I am a creator of abundance. You have reached heights that has built your strength, that has built your self-awareness, that has taken you out of your darkest moments of your life. You have ascended to very high level of understanding. And with that comes a lot of success. Continue to celebrate, continue to heal, continue to stay with oneness. Know that everything, you know everything is okay. You know, because you are, yes, 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 Mother Isis, yes. Yes, you have self-mastered yourself. You are a person who is able to manifest anything in your life. You have ascended. You have, oh my God, I got chills. You have chills. I have chills. Number 9. There's definitely an ending. You, oh my God, Mother Isis. I love her. Remember the magician came out earlier? Somebody really has mastered themselves. Somebody here has really have come out of this very dark space with so much love and so much compassion and so much understanding for the world, for themselves, and they understand how the world, how life really works. Somebody really understands how the light and the dark is balanced out in their own world, and they are very much healed and understand that through self-awareness and their strength has led them to, or leading them to, very, very successful, a successful life. They're magical now. They're very magical, able to manifest whatever they want in their life because of their obedience. Isis God, Isis, Goddess of Magic, teaches you about your power to manifest dreams. Anything is possible with the power of belief. When you visualize your dreams and set intentions, you can make them come true. You are a magical. I need water. Hold on. Oh my God, dry. You, you are a powerful magician, and it's now time to connect to your magical talents. Woo. Oh man, do you know how abundant you are able to? You're very protected. I see the angels right here with you. You have deep potential for self-awareness and the ability to recognize, develop, and channel your abilities in a very concrete and practical way with visualizations, belief, connections, and intention, the tools of magic. You co-create with the universe. Do you know how powerful that is? To co-create with the universe, to co-create with God, source, creator of everything, not this lame thing of manifestation book or whatever you want to call it, because when you are when you are healed, you are able to tap into your creative self and create and manifest. That 369 whatever, that book, whatever, or whatever these people are putting in, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. What really works is your goddess intentions, your strength, your mastery, your self-realized awareness, what your darkness. You came through the darkness. You came out of this darkness. You have compassion and love for everybody. You are going to be celebrated. You can also become a person who can teach people how to run a business from a space of love, and be discerning with the people that they hire, how to build a business from pure, pure, pure love. And everyone is treated the same. No one is better than the other one. There's going to be systems that's going to honor each and every soul for their way of creating things within that business that is going to produce and help the companies, help others along the path, because we are all equal. We are all God's children. We all work together for the good of all, not for selfishness, not for riches, not for, it's for the benefit of the world. The people who are billionaires, they didn't think of their brothers, they didn't think of their sisters, they didn't think of building homes for those who are homeless. They didn't think of better ways to spend their money, but instead they chose other ways to spend their money, which landed a lot of people in jail, and they're gonna land a lot of people in jail. Wow. I love this message. Thank you, goddesses. There's one more. Oh, yes. I love Kuan Yin. I love Kuan Yin. If you know her story, if you know Kuan Yin's story, you know that she's a very loving, compassionate goddess, very healing. Kuan Yin is here, number 14. That's number 5. That's change. She is she's a Buddhist, and if you know her story, she had a very hard life, but she always had compassion for humanity. When Kuan Yin heard the cries of humanity, instead of entering heaven, she returned to earth to remain until all beings become enlightened. Kuan Yin is a goddess of love, compassion, and cooperation, kindness, harmony, partnership. And we was talking here about partnership, about developing a business where everybody's equal. There is no one no different than anyone. Kindness, harmony, partnership. She is sometimes thought as the female Buddha. An important friendship or romantic relationship may be present. Somebody here is going to meet their divine partner. You may share beliefs and values and have a feeling of a soul connection. Self-love and honoring others' dreams are vital for achieving balance. Self-respect creates strong foundations. And this is the affirmation. Through self-love and honoring my dreams, I see and give unconditional love to others. When you know how to work in this space of unconditional love for all, for yourself and others, you have mastered your self-awareness, you have built up your strength, you have came out of this dark cloud, you have mastered yourself. You are going to connect to your divine partner that is just as loving and caring, and y'all probably are going to build businesses all around the world. I see the world here. All around the world. And it's going to be very fulfilling. Let's see, one last card. Very fulfilling. Very loving. This connection is going to be very, very loving. And what God puts together will no one is going to break it. Nobody's going to break this relationship up. Because you see right through the illusions, you have mastered yourself. Yes. Ooh, somebody was jealous. Justice. That is your justice. That is, it's your time. Oh my God. Thank you, ancestors. I love you all. Thank you so much. There is balance. There is fairness. And your justice is here. Here with Mayat being here. You have mastered yourself. Number 19. There's definitely an ending and a beginning. There is definitely an ending and a beginning. Mayat, the goddess of integrity, fairness, justice, and balance, holds scales and measures the souls against a feather. Is your heart like this? Or is your heart heavy? There's justice. Your heart is heavy. You're facing justice. Your heart has enlightened. You had time to master yourself. You had time to heal yourself. Somebody here is being judged because their heart is not as light as a feather. The ancient Egyptian believed that someone's heart heart were heavy with lies and cheating, somebody here could be lying and cheating, they would die permanently. But if their hearts were light and just, their souls will continue to the afterlife. Oh. Mayat puts aside emotions and attachments and represents the universal moral codes. Mayat encourages you to look at situations with impartiality. Be fair with yourselves and others, even if an outcome isn't what you hope for. It will be, even if an outcome isn't what you hope for, it will be a just one. And it says your affirmation is, look at this situation in a just and fair way. Somebody's heart is going to be weighed in the justice system, in the justice of the afterlife, Mayat. Somebody's heart is heavier than the feather. Wow. Wow. There is liberation, there's freedom, there's awakening. On a whole collective scale. And this justice is going to be for all those souls who life was taken unjust, the survivors of those who took advantage of them. And I am going to say it was this case that is currently on. I would say that justice will prevail, that those who have committed injustice and inhumanity on a XSA, on sex trafficking, on taking lives without the permission of the Most High God, that you took upon yourself to be somebody's authority, somebody's person who you wanted to do any injustice in people's lives. You wanted to corrupt their minds. You wanted to take control of them. You wanted to, your heart is being weighed. You will face God. Because if your heart is not lighter than the feather, I already read what will happen. I don't have to repeat it. Compassion. We have to have compassion for all. We have to see the dark and the light within everyone. There is a completion here. People are aware. The magic that was put out, whatever what was put out, whatever it was put out on a collective scale is being weighed at this moment as well, because I could read these cards in all different forms. But those who did their healing, those who have spoken truth, those who have mastered themselves, those who see beyond the veil, who are aware there is justice. Those who took it upon themselves to do anything that is dark to God's light workers, seers, the ones who are here helping the collective, there's judgment. And everybody was warned. Somebody's named Kim. Kim Porter. Kim Porter's gonna get her justice. I don't know. Kim Porter. Somebody's name is May. Kim Porter. Tell you, Tupac came out as well. They're going to get their justice. Those whose lives were taken, these musicians, these elites, it's a lot of people are going to face the injustice that they have caused and thought that they were going to get away with it. You could have $1 billion, but did you share those $1 billion with humanity? Because God gives it to you, but it's for you to share. And not take. I am going to end it with the angels. The angels, the keepers of the light. What ending messages do you have for the collective at this time? Archangel Michael is here. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, ringing in my... Sorry. Archangel Michael is here. Trusting. Know that you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. God's children, there's miracles that is going to happen or are happening in your life. Know that you are never alone. You are always protected. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I love you, and I really am very humbly thankful because I know. And Paul the Venetian is here, is saying, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. We have to be here sharing our gifts with so much love and compassion and understanding, with so much grace. No matter the situation, we look at it as the yin and the yang and find peace. Peace is very important. If peace is not in your life, there's chaos. There is chaos. There is miracles that are going to happen. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you, Holy Spirit. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Spirit is here. He's saying he has your back. You have nothing to worry about. Archangels are here. Continue to share your gifts. Continue to speak your truth. Continue to share the messages with a loving and compassionate understanding for all humans, no matter the situation. Oh, Horus is here. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Yes. And here goes Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. The voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution. And continue to speak your truth. Yes. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Thank you, Mother Mary. Mother, healing is possible at this time. Your heart is opening. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Isis is here. Yes, you are manifesting. Your dreams are coming true. You see visions and your goals are becoming reality. Continue to stay focused. Look at Mother Gaia. You have a connection to the earth. You have connection to everything. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to earth and stay grounded. Yes. And you are going to find your soul flame. Your soul flame. Oh man, everything happens in divine timing. Just know that. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, guides. Thank you, Holy. Thank you. Thank you. Who else? Start my ET family. I thank you all for this message, for the collective message. I am so thankful. I'm ending this with so much love. Sending you so much healing at this time and prayers to all. I love you and sending you so much love. And I just wanted to read this one more time. One more time. Just want to read this one more time. I hope the divine spark within you, I honor the divine spark within you all. May it guide you to remorse and rehabilitation. May all shadows be melted away in the presence of the one light. I love you all. Stay in a space of peace, joy, happiness for all. Pray for one another because it's a lot of things coming and it has to come out in order for change to happen. I love you. Namaste. Bye.